Hey guys, it's Danny with the Great Balancing Act, and today I am joined with my daughter,
Madison.
who needs to speak louder.
Madison.
And today we were, and today we wanted to kind of talk to you about a special activity that we did this week. So we are quarantined like most of America in our home, and it's Easter. So normally on Easter or the week of Easter, we usually do like an Easter egg hunt outside at our house, with the kids. But what I found is that Madison is getting a little bit older and she's not as interested in the Easter egg hunts as she used to be. Is that fair?
Yeah.
And then even last year when we did it with her and then the 3-year-old and
almost 1-year-old.
Yeah, almost 1-year-old.
And a 2-year-old.
Oh yeah, she was 2 at the time, 3 now, 2 then. It was not quite fair because this one was ripping and running and she was like grabbing up all the eggs, and that kind of resulted in like some mini meltdowns from the 2-year-old, and then the almost 1-year-old just had no clue at that point what was really going on.
He was just walking around picking up leaves.
Yeah. So figured out back then I probably needed to have separate activities for them. So I approached her with, hey, okay, so for like your age group, what's an activity? What's something, that you think would be fun and interesting? And this activity was actually her idea. I created it, but it was her idea. So kind of tell them what the idea was.
My idea was to just go around taking pictures of things. They don't have to be exactly Easter related, but that's a suggestion. Yes, Easter.
Okay, so, and also, it's something that we had done previously, like on a cruise trip that we had done too. And
Yeah.
so the idea kind of probably sparked from that, and we had tons of fun when we did it there. So it was like a digital scavenger hunt. So I thought that sounded pretty cool. So I took on the challenge of creating the clues, and I had to create them because under that particular activity, she can't see them ahead of time. So the way it works, to what she was saying, I created these clues, and not that you have to find the items on the list literally for what they say, but you just have to be creative and find anything that meets the description. So, for example, you want to tell them something that was on your list?
Someone holding a cross, a family going to church.
Okay. I'm really interested in going to the second one, but let's start with someone holding a cross. So yes, you could find like a cross somewhere in your house and have somebody holding the cross and take a picture of it. It could be like a cross necklace. It could actually be a cross. Somebody that, which I'll get to that in a second, that participated with us actually found a cross, but then she did a
cross pose.
Cross pose. She put her arms out, stood still. She held a cross pose, and we took a picture of it. It counts. Creativity encouraged. The next one, though, that was kind of interesting given the times that we're in. Picture of a family going to church. What did you do?
I herded everybody on the couch, and I took a picture.
Herded everybody on the couch, because these days, now that we're quarantined, what does church look like for us? Church looks like us sitting on the couch in front of the TV. So I was like, And when she told us to do it, and she was like ripping and running through this house like crazy, y'all, on this scavenger hunt thing, which, yes, I had no clue why she was making us get on this couch. And she was just like, get on the couch, everybody get on the couch. And she's like taking the picture. And I don't even know which item she's on the list, because she's like barely talking to us except to like bark out orders. And I'm just like here to just like do what you tell me to do. Like that was my role in this because I created it, so I really couldn't participate.
And another one was the true meaning of Easter.
Yeah, that was my favorite one that she did. I thought she was super creative with that, because when I created it, in my head, I was thinking of something as simple as somebody finding something with the word Jesus on it, or maybe write the word Jesus on a piece of paper and hold it up, like something like that simple, like nothing overly complicated. But what did you do?
I told my sister to stand in front of me, and then I had my mom take a picture of it. And then when she asked everybody, "Oh, did anybody get it?" I said, "I did." Putting others before yourself.
And she said, because that's what Jesus did. I was like, oh, that's my child, y'all. And so, who is the y'all? Let me back it up and get to that point. So with this digital scavenger hunt, another cool thing about that, especially seeing as how we're all like quarantined with just our immediate family, we got a chance to extend the invitation to some of her friends and to one of her cousins in St. Louis. So we invited them to the hunt using the tool Zoom. And so I gave everybody the start time and everybody joined in. I told everybody what the instructions were, asked if there were any questions, put the list up on the screen, let everybody take a picture of it, and then we were off. 15 minutes for everybody to just go and do the pictures, and I had the time where we would come and we would meet back and see how many everybody was able to find. There were 16 items on the list, and the person that got the most got what, how many? Like 13?
13.
13, and then you got 12.
12.
So they did pretty good with it, and overall everyone had a really good time. So that was super cool that we were able to do, number one, a fun activity like that while we're at home, and we got a chance to connect with family and friends while doing it. My husband even got involved. He didn't get as many because he had the younger two on his tail. He was trying to keep them together because they were trying not to get run over by this one. Because I also learned during this that she's super competitive, which I don't know that I realized the extent of that before this. There was one point where she was like running out the front door, and she was like jumping over 4 steps, like where you should be like going down the steps. She was like in the air, like with no feet on the ground, saying, "I'm competitive," and just landing in the grass. And then you got the babies like, I'm just like, okay. But you know what? It was all fun. So that's what it's all about. Any final thoughts on the experience you want to share with everybody?
It was enjoyable.
Would you do it again?
Definitely.
So I will include a link below, and I hope that y'all get a chance to do something similar, and that you have a chance to just enjoy family throughout this experience. I know it's crazy times right now, and there's just a lot of tragedy and sadness, unfortunately, going all the way around. But I'm hoping that we can somehow just pull together and embrace the family, that we have, and just find a way to make lemonade out of lemons. So while you're here, if you would go ahead and hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell.
Ring it.
Ring the alarm.
But we don't want it to be a digital Liberty Bell. Okay. Don't break it.
Don't break it?
Don't break it.
Okay. I wanted to ask about that. But yeah, do all of those good things so that I can continue to bring you content like this. And I thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that you all have a fabulous Easter weekend. Stay tuned until next time.